y'all don't want to, I don't know, I know y'all single women don't want to put yourselves out there like that. It's all good. I don't mind telling y'all I'm single. I done met too many entitlement things going on. I can't. You gotta bring something to the table to get something for me. I can't help it. They don't want to cook no more. I wash my own clothes, I iron my own clothes. You gotta do something for me. And I got to iron my own clothes and wash my own clothes and like my mama told me how to iron, wash clothes. I'm good. Sometimes at nighttime, hey friend. You know what I said, man? Sometimes at night, I said, hey friend. Y'all know what that means.
Keith Sweat was in the news. He had similar complaints. He's upset at these women. Keith was performing live and upset at women, apparently based off of what he said on stage, saying women are not traditional anymore, letting these women know their behavior is unacceptable.
Keith, there was a chick in the front row who said she'd do all of that stuff.
Yeah.
They don't want to cook no more. I wash my own clothes, I iron my own clothes.
I heard her. Like, she kept saying, that's me,
Definitely.
She probably was ugly though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Keith.
No.
I'll wash your drawers,
She probably was too big for him. Yeah. So he's like, nah.
She did sound like a big girl. But
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keith was letting it be known, and this led to a little bit of a blowback on the internet. Of course, women complaining.
My thing is, you know who's Dusty son I'ma let tell me what I need to bring to the table? Nobody. Keith, respectfully, you 63, and I feel like you're looking for a caretaker, which there's nothing wrong with that, but like, don't be calling out all women assuming that, you know, we don't know how to do stuff.
Keith do sound old. He does sound kind of the age and mature.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from like.
Goddamn, when Keith Sweat was hot, he was in our early teens and shit. So what the hell? We in our 50s. So yeah, gonna be in the 60s.
It was the New Jack era.
Right,
So, yeah.
exactly. That was 89. That was like what? 89,
94,
90. Bruh.
somewhere around there.
Bruh, we pre-teens when that shit came out. So yeah, gonna be in the 60s.
So yeah, he I mean, that's every man ain't every man isn't the same. Some guys don't ask for that. Some guys do.
Bullshit.
I don't. I don't ask for all that. Because I can do this shit.
So
I
you
do
mean
this shit by myself?
We
now.
got you that you do by yourself. He's saying is, if I'm gonna commit to a woman, right, I shouldn't be doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
We could do it together. I'm not going to make her the soul. Like, you got to do all this.
But in
shit.
his position, he pretty much like your lifestyle would be upgraded, taken care of. So the only thing that I would deem beneficial for me, the reason why I need to cook for me, goddamn, give me a bath, rub my back, some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's cool, but I'm just like okay, for instance, the iron.
Bro, man, listen, I'm budgeting my money. If I ain't got, listen, if I can get that shit
Send
done
it to the dry cleaner.
No,
you
know why? Because for her hairdo is like $150. Them nails about $50 and shit like that. That money I got to spend on. Look, you saw all the clothes I got sent to a dry cleaners every week. Get your ass up in there and iron some shirts.
Okay, so now the clip did spark debate just because a lot of women were saying he was stereotyping women. But Keith doubled down. He returned back to social media and said, y'all are tripping. I cook and clean and I don't have to. And he said, what's the problem? I said, a lot of women don't even do what I do.
They don't even know how to cook.
He said, if you don't fall into that category while y'all tripping, still love y'all anyway.
Simple.
Back to doing my dance.
Which is simple.
Yeah.
If you don't fall in that category, what I'm saying, it should bypass you. But that's the problem. That's the feminist that's talking and shit. Yeah. If you're going to embrace the feminist, you know what I'm saying? That means you the big dog. You handle shit when you're sick, when you're happy, when you're sad, all the above. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you one of them, you not a listen. I told one chick that she wanted to be the alpha in the relationship. I said, nah, they don't work like that. I'm the alpha. You know why? Because I'm a provider and protector. Now, that doesn't mean you can't help provide in some manner. You know what I'm saying?
I
Whether that's
wouldn't
working
even entertain
or
the
what.
chick that say she want to be the alpha.
I
in the
know.
relationship. What the hell are you? What is she on?
We're gonna have to have a
Hey,
standoff.
man,
like,
it's a lot of them out here, bro. Listen,
they-
I'm gonna tell. Listen, bro. It's
you
a
is not
lot
gonna
of
tell
them
me
out
you're
here,
gonna be
bro.
the alpha in the relationship.
And this is why I'm gonna say it's real, because look how. Let's go back to when Tracy and she was on Michelle Obama, and you saw how Michelle, girl, she was all up in it, and Tracy, and look where the age that they at. They are the ones. So they are the ones that's helped fueling this feministic views and shit. So the mid to younger generation, you got some that's caught up. They want they want some of the feministic actions, but they still want to hold on traditional roles. You can't do that. They don't mix. It's like oil and water. It's either gonna be one or the other.
Social media.
That's why I say
Social media has
men,
corrupted a lot of things.
and then on top, and then also if you look at it too, you see the wave of generation of men, especially after the housing crisis in 2008. Who lost majority of jobs during that time? Men did.
Yeah.
So who was working? Women did. The roles of men had changed due to the fact job shortage. The men was at home taking care of the kids, and the women was out working. Some of them didn't. Once the economy changed and men was able to go back to work, some of those roles never changed back. They stayed the same and still going on. And don't you know that shit was almost damn near 20 years ago? That's damn near 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a very interesting take from Keith, and of course, with all the women doubters, he's also got supporters from men.
These men, you know, the same thing that women say that they can bring to the table is stuff that these men already know how to do. These men already know how to cook. Okay, they keep their house clean. They know how to wash clothes. They know they're disciplined. They have it all together. What are you bringing to this scenario that is going to add value to my life?
Who have basically agreed with him.
I agree with him. If I'm taking care of you, if I bring you in my circle, right? I'm established. Your whole lifestyle is changed forever. You feel what I'm saying? So unless you come in, you got money, we both like neck and neck, that type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's different. But the ones that he was talking to, he like, most of y'all ain't even on my level. So I know when I bring you in my fold, your life has changed. So this is where I see value in you if you come into my life. He just clearly stating what his preferences are.
Exactly. So, I'm feeling the same way. If you're a woman who's not interested in Keith Sweat, then I don't understand what the problem is.
Or you just not a woman that's interested in a man that he wants certain things. Just like women, they want certain things.
Yeah, and they don't want to give it to Keith. Now, Charles said Keith need to sit his old ass down and stop making booty calls in his 60s. I don't know. I don't
trying
know,
to,
Charles.
man.
I agree with you, Charles.
trying
because
to.
Out here sounding like, okay, for me, if both of us are working, I gotta help around the house as well, because that's what we do. You know, I don't want her to think that she's a slave, and that's kind of what. When Keith Sweat says it like that, like, you know, you're supposed to cook clean. I don't want you, because I'm going to do the same stuff. We're in this together.
But see, the difference is with
Like you said, he might got a little bit more money than me. So
right,
he
that's
might,
it.
You know,
That's all. That's why I'm saying people got to understand. It's not the message. What he's saying is wrong. Y'all not understanding. Look who's the messenger.
and on top of that, Keith got the money. Keith, you got the money. Go out there and find her. She out there.
No, he's telling it. He's saying it in his damn audience. Hey, you want me? This is what I want.
Well, there was one woman that agreed, apparently.
And he probably
And
looking
the
at
front
ass.
row.
He
And
probably
right
looking
there.
at look. He probably looking at it like, girl, you too big.
And
you
look,
gotta lead up.
the way your boy was passing money out, and these girls doing all this other stuff, bro. They're out here. They are out.
And trust and believe. Look, he said that shit. Bet you his DM got a whole lot of in his DM and shit. Whatever social media platform you can DM Keith Sweat, he got hundreds of thousands of women say, hey, I got you.